Hello everyone and welcome back to the 2 Cents Plus channel, your gaming and anime HQ, where we weeb and nerd out unapologetically. And today, we're talking about more anime, of course. Sports anime is what's up this time. We talked about horror before. We talked about tear jerkers. If you guys want to check those videos out, there's a playlist set up specifically for these videos, so go ahead and go back and check those out if you're interested in those genres. But today we're talking sports anime. Now, I'm not the biggest sports anime fan, but I have seen some that have caught my attention and held it, and some I would even hail as some of the greatest anime I've ever seen. So let's talk about it. So the first sports show on our list is Megalo Box. Now, this show kind of came out of nowhere for me. It's been out for a little bit now, and I'm sure quite a few people have seen it, but it's very surprising how many people I mentioned this show to and have not heard of it at all. And not on some, oh yeah, I heard of that show, but I haven't seen it. Like, straight up just has never heard of this show. That is a sin. This show is amazing. It has an old school aesthetic, but obviously you can tell it was made in the modern day. It's got that real Samurai Champloo, almost Cowboy Bebop feel to it. It's amazing. The music is really good. The fight scenes and the action scenes are really good. The characters are good. Like, this show is, I mean, it's excellent. Like, there's no reason you should be an anime fan and have not seen Megalo Box. So give it a shot. Go check it out. It was a really, really good show. This next show on the list is just a little controversial, and I'm gonna need you guys to bear with me for a second, but it's Keijo. Now, if you know about this show, if you heard of this show, I know you're recoiling and you're like, dude, come on. This is not a sports anime. It's literally a hentai. It is not. It is not. Look. Look, okay? This is a legitimate sports show. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. When I went into this show, I knew exactly what I was getting into. I saw it and I'm just like, oh my god, this is softcore porn. That's what it is. That's what it's gonna be. That's what I'm here for. Let's do it. And it was not that. I mean, yes, it is ecchi, but the amount of actual passion that was put into this activity as a sport, the way they treated it in this show was no different than any other sports show I've ever seen that takes itself very seriously. Like, there's strategy, there's technique, there's special abilities, there's actual training. Like, it was baffling how much of this show just completely reminded me of just any regular sports show with a little bit of ecchi elements put in there. I know you guys are looking at me like, Satsu? Dude, come on. Who you fooling? I'm not trying to fool you, I swear to God. Give it a shot. Watch it. You will be surprised. And if you're there for the ecchi, you get it. But you also get a really good sports anime. It's a twofer. How can you lose? Now, this last show is straight up personal opinion, but I do believe this is the best sports show that I have ever seen. Now, I may be very biased because this show is very special to me specifically. There was a time where I was not feeling what was going on in my life, wasn't really dealing with this whole YouTube stuff well. Just things were just kind of falling apart, and I was really discouraged, and I was about to give up YouTube. Like, I was done. And I was like, this is a waste of my time. There's no reason to continue doing this. I keep trying to fool myself and trick myself into believing that I can be successful at this, when it's just, I know it's impossible. Just stop playing these games, get a real job, and stop being an idiot. And that was gonna happen. Like, I was done. And usually when I get into a mode like that, you know, I play video games very excessively, or I watch some anime. I binge watch some anime, and one of the shows that I happened to stumble upon, based on a video that I seen about it, was Baby Steps. it's a show about tennis. And I know some people are like, wow, how entertaining could a show about tennis be? And it's not so much about entertainment value, although it was very, very entertaining. It is how inspirational this show is. The show is about a protagonist who is very good academically, but has no passion for anything. He has the potential to pretty much be whatever he wants, but he just has no passion. And everybody assumes that his passion is academics because he's really good at it. But it's not. It doesn't get him excited. It's not anything that, you know, it's not a passionate thing for him. He just happens to be really good at taking notes. His mom wants him to do well in school, so he does well in school, and that's about it. And in this time where everybody else is kind of figuring out what they're gonna do with their lives and all that stuff, he feels lost. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life. I'm not interested in anything. He happens to meet a girl who is extremely passionate about tennis, and him feeding off of her passion is what kind of got him into the sport, because he had never really witnessed anybody as passionate about something as she was. And once that ball gets rolling, what follows is the most inspirational, like, it's hard to even explain. It's very difficult to explain, but it galvanized me. Like, I still have a channel this day because of this show. I would not be a YouTuber. I would not be making videos if it wasn't for this show. And that I'm not exaggerating at all. This was the most inspirational thing I think I've ever seen in my life. And thanks to it, here I am, still making videos for you guys. So highly recommended it. And I'm not gonna make any promises that this is gonna have the same effect on you. You might be in a point in your life where you don't even need motivation or anything like that, so maybe the show will just be mundane. But it is a very good show, and there is a very organic love side plot to it that just kind of creeps in, and it's so natural and it progresses so organically that it doesn't even feel out of place. It's just like, wow, this is a natural progression. Which is shocking, because this is a sports anime and there are literal love stories that cannot create a kind of relationship scenario the way that this show did so seamlessly. So, like, if you don't watch anything in this entire series of videos that I release, check out Baby Steps. Even if you hate it, just tell me, I checked it out, wasn't for me. That's fine, but give it a shot. It was an excellent show. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys check out these shows that I mentioned here, and I hope you guys are enjoying this series. Have a wonderful day, guys. I'll see you on the next one.